In this screencast, I'm going to show how we can search on Flickr, which is a site for sharing images, to locate images that are released under what's called Creative Commons. And that basically means the person that's uploaded it has given various permissions for people to reuse those images without having to explicitly ask for permission. Now, there's various different ways in which you can do it. There is a tool within Flickr that you can use. There's another site that I've often used in the past called CompFight, C-O-M-P, and then F-I-G-H-T. But in this example, I'm going to use the Creative Commons search tool. So the web address for that is search.creativecommons.org. And I'll go to that site now. Now, the way that this site works is it changes every so often, so it works in different ways. Is you'll see here that you've got different sort of types of site that you can do searches for Creative Commons content. So if you want music, you can go to Jamendo. If you want clip art, there's a clip art search. But here we're going to use Flickr. Now by default, it ticks these two boxes. One here says use for commercial purposes. That means that we can resell what it is that we're doing. And the other option is to modify, adapt or build upon, which means you can change the image. So you could crop it or take sections out of it. If you untick those boxes, you get a bigger return, you get more images come back. But we may not be able to use them for everything that we want to do. So if I leave those two ticked, it's the safest option for me to do. And I'm going to do a search. In fact, I'm going to search for cricket. So I'm going to search for whatever it is I want, press enter, and it will now do a search on Flickr because that's what I had selected. And I've got a few images of cricket, some are to do with the sport, some to do with the insect. I'm going to go on to the next page, and I'm going to use this image here. So I found an image and I want to use that on in my Moodle area or on a blog or whatever, and very simply I need to go to the share button. Now this will give me the option of selecting the embed code for the image. Now before I do that, I can change the size if I want, so I can have different sizes of images. I will go for 500, that's what it's come up with, and I'll copy that set of code. So Control C for copy. I'm going to go back into my Moodle area, click on the HTML button, and I'm going to paste. When I click on update, it will now embed that image into my Moodle area, and you'll see there when I hover over it, it's brought up a little pop-up so that it tells me where it's come from, and it's got the correct link. If I clicked on that, it would actually take me to the site where it's come from, so it's kind of done the referencing automatically for it. If I need to change the size of it or do anything else, I can click on the image, I can go to the edit image icon, which is here. I could change the description, the alt tag. Again, I can change the size if I wanted to change the size, or give a different amount of space, or give it a border, for example. Okay, so I'll quickly do that, and you'll see there it's now put a border around my image, and give it a slight vertical space. And when I save that, it will show the whole image. It's not showing the full image at the moment, but it would do when I save that area. And that's very, very easy, very simple way of finding images on Flickr and then embedding them in the most appropriate size into my Moodle course.